Hi, this is Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-minute warning for the week of March 12th. Folks, we need to talk, and what we need to talk about is the fact that this nation is broken. And I'm not talking about the financial situation, you know, with the national debt of $16 trillion or annual deficits of $1 trillion plus. What we're taking a look at is the legislative process. And if you want an example of just how dysfunctional this process has become, take a look at what's going on with the passage of a national transportation bill. Now, this week, the Senate is debating what their legislation may actually look like. But I want you to think about something. We have not had a highway bill or a transportation bill since safety law expired on September 30th, 2009. Now, you may be asking yourself, Mike, why is this so important? Well, let me give you an example of what's really going on. My friend Jim Nagley here at TranzAct gave me an article that talked about the LaGrange Lock and Dam, which is located about 60 miles west of Springfield. Now, this dam was built in 1939, and in 2004, they decided that, yep, we really need to fix this dam. Why? Because every bushel of corn and soybean that moves on the Illinois River moves through this dam. Well, here it is, 8 years later, and it still hasn't been fixed because there's no money. Now, let me just tell you, you may be thinking, I don't ship any corn and soybeans, Mike, but let me just remind you that it's corn and soybeans today, and it may well be the kind of stuff that your company moves up and down its highways tomorrow. So that's why you need to be concerned about what's happening in Washington. And with that thought in mind, let me encourage you to attend the NITL Policy Summit, which is going to be held on May 7th and 8th. It's going to be a great educational event and provide you with wonderful opportunities to network with your peers. Now, what kind of things will we be covering at the Policy Summit? Well, let me share with you a couple of things. One of which we're going to be talking about is what's driving truck costs. We're going to be talking about what's going on with transportation security mandates. We're going to look at the rail industry, get an economic forecast of what's happening in the transportation sector, and we're also going to take a look at what's going on at our nation's ports. I was unaware until someone reminded me that there's a very real threat that we may well have some strikes at some of our ports later on this year. And that's why we want to encourage you to attend the NITL Policy Summit on May 7th and 8th in Washington, D.C. Now, if you're interested in signing up, all you need to do is to go to the NITL website. That's NITL.org. Just click on the link here, and we'll direct you there, and it'll get you to the sign-up page. Now, with each 2-minute warning, we want to remind you, we're on your team, and we're here to help. So if you have some comments or some questions, or you want some ideas about how you can control your transportation costs, I mean, with diesel costs going up to $4 or $5 a gallon type stuff, and other challenges, we've been talking with some people, and we have some great ideas that we'd love to share with you. So contact us here at TranzAct today. Thanks for your time.